Hey there everyone, and welcome to the Covenant Swapping version 9.2.5. In this video, I'll go over all the things you can do when it's time for easy Covenant swapping. First things first, when is it possible to swap Covenant? The answer is pretty simple. You need a character at Renown 80 of your current Covenant. In 9.2.5, Blizzard has made it easy to achieve this with Korthia and Zereth Mortis storyline. Almost every other quest gives increased Renown, essentially. I played through the Zereth Mortis story and easily got 10 Renown levels on my own. So, once you get your Renown 80, you'll get the Renowned achievement. This will allow you to switch Covenants on any character you want. When switching Covenants, you'll want to go to the Enclave in Oribos, where you'll find all the Covenant representatives. When you talk to them, they'll give you the option to join the Covenant right away, or you can see all the options of what the Covenant would give you, including armor, mounts, abilities, things like that. This is great because if you're someone like me, you've forgotten what all the different Covenants offer. So, once you've decided to join a Covenant, you'll go to the representative, pick the option I wish to discuss joining the Covenant, and then pick I am sure. This will bring up a final warning asking if you are very sure you want to switch. Don't be scared, you can switch back whenever you want now without any penalty. When you join the Covenant, you'll get the starting quest that takes you to its sanctum. If you've switched Covenants back in the day and you've already completed the quest, there will be no quest for you, just Covenant switching. Once you've picked up the quest, you want to do a couple things before you get started. Go to the Flight Path Master. Next to him, in Oribos, there is a vendor named Odara that sells account bond items that will be of great use. One of these is Broker Mark of Distinction. This allows the character using it to gain Renown 60 instantly. The next one is Traveler's Anima Cache. This is a spend 1,000 Anima to gain 1,000 Anima. If you have a lot of Anima, you're going to want to buy these so you can transfer all your Anima to your new Covenant. One thing to note, when you swap Covenants, you lose your Anima. So this is the solution. So if you don't want to lose Anima and start over from zero, buy this cache. And the final piece is the Incense of Infinity. Instantly learn soul conduits on character using the item. So basically, if you have a main druid, let's say, and you've unlocked all the soul conduits, you won't need this. But if you have an alt that you don't want to farm conduits for, just send this to that alt and they'll instantly learn all the soul conduits at level 200. When you use the Broker Mark of Distinction, you'll gain Renown 60 instantly. Be sure and check your bag because it will give you new mounts and Renown 60 Covenant gear. One thing to note is that if you want the campaign armor, you'll have to quest through the Covenant campaign and be given each piece as you quest. With item level 227 gear character of mine, it took about 2.5 hours, so it wasn't too bad. When you're finished getting your new Covenant mount and non-campaign gear, it's time to fly to your new Covenant Sanctum, get your new abilities, and start earning your campaign gear. One thing to note is there is an option to be able to skip being shown around the Sanctum and go straight to meeting your first soulbind, which is pretty cool. Obviously, all the Sanctums are pretty much the same as far as what's inside them. It's just kind of aesthetically different. So if you want to look around with the characters, then that's great. Once you meet your first soulbind, you'll see the conduits for a Renown level 60 character. Another thing you'll notice is that all your unlocked soul conduits have carried over to your new Covenant, like I mentioned before. If you have a new character who has not unlocked any conduits, like an alt, you'll use that Incense of Infinity, like I said, and that will unlock all level 200 conduits so you don't have to refarm. Thank goodness for that. After that, when you've made your way to the Anima Reservoir, you'll notice nothing has been unlocked. You'll have to work at unlocking all the perks since you're new to the Covenant. Now, if you've switched Covenants before and obviously worked on this stuff, there should be stuff already unlocked from what you've done before. I recommend unlocking the table and maybe the Anima Conductor. Since we have flying in Shadowlands, the transport network would not be beneficial to waste all your Anima. That's my honest opinion. If you've chosen the table, you'll want to go through the preliminary quests. If you have a non-Covenant follower like Meatball, you can go through the quests with 100% success since he has his level from your previous Covenant. After you've done the first quest, you'll note all the new followers that are available to you since you are at Renown 60. So there you have it, guys. That's pretty much the basics on covenant swapping in 9.2.5. If you have any questions, comment down below, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to get a hold of me. And any questions, I would be greatly welcomed, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Until then, happy Renown.